There is an eternal relationship between human beings and nature. It is a fact accepted by science that nature, which is made up of 5 elements of earth, water, fire, air and space is intertwined with human beings who are also made up of 5 elements. It is neither an empty or false statement. As against the futile thinking of controlling the 5 elements, Jyotisha or astrology and Vastu explain the way to lead a life of harmony and coexistence attuned to the elements. Dr. Ravi Rao, a humanist, scientifically studied astrology and Vastu extensively on the basis of Vedic proofs to obtain positive results.
शास्त्रम् आद्यं सिद्धान्तसन्निकं द्वितीयं जातकस्कन्धं तृतीयं संहिताह्वयम्
The synthesis of the science of Jyotisha, Vastu, Sankhya and Sanjana ultimately guides us to lead harmonious and qualitative life.
Astrology, astro plus logic is astrology. This is basically a Greek word who also invented astrology in their own way during their times. But from Indian context, it is called Jyotisha. Jyoti means light. When do you need light? When you are in darkness. What does Jyoti does? When you're in the darkness, it will show you which way to go, what is there and what is not there.
The derivative study of the science of astrology and Vastu has positioned Dr. Ravi Rao at a very high pedestal in analysis and application of.
The planets are influencing the moon, moon in turn influencing the living beings of the earth. That is why a person is unsound mind called lunatic. Now we all know scientifically, if you want to know the tidal position of Bay of Bengal or Arabian Ocean on 2020, January morning 6 o'clock, you can measure the tidal level of that particular coast. On what basis? The pull-push factor of sun and moon on that particular longitude and latitude, you can know the attitude of the tide. Similarly, the water bodies have a reciprocal effect on the human body. Now, a person is born on a particular time. The earth rotation, the rising point of the sun on the earth is what called as Lagna. That is the starting point of the horoscopic astrology.
Political astrology, financial astrology, agricultural astrology, industrial astrology, sports astrology and corporate Vastu.
Vastu has got its own beauty. When Vastu was derived, when Vastu was given to us, it is like a yoga. Just to give an example, yoga is for mankind. Yoga is all about human body and how to fine-tune your body to a happy, healthy living. So Vastu is a place which will enable you to make your actions in line with nature so that you get the maximum benefit.
Sports astrology and corporate Vastu in making inroads into every human lives.
It is a science as well as an art. An astrologer can be wrong, astrology cannot be wrong.
Dr. Ravi Rao's new initiative of designing logo for subject specific has made a place for himself in this area. Dr. Ravi Rao's holistic approach is leading to analyze the well-being of society and the country too. As a torchbearer of this science from India, he has now positioned himself globally and leaving his indelible mark wherever he's setting his foot on. His initiative in astrology and Vastu are innovative, scientific and novel in approach, with a near 100% path-breaking results in the areas of political predictions and industrial productivity.
On a single recommendation by my Vastu consultant that keep it northeast, believe me, whatever scientific study gave a direction recommendation and what was a Vastu recommendation, it was bang on, northeast. And today, the advantage is that we have maximum natural light in this plant, right from sunrise to sunset, where we don't require to use any electrical lights. Another advantage what we could see that as an organization we have grown multifold, we are a market leader. So the point is that our journey for this particular plant in terms of achievements, in terms of happiness, in terms of people association, retention of the people has been outstanding. And I would definitely give credit to Dr. Rao as well as our own people, the way in which they have enjoyed this energy organization by Vastu in this plant.
Dr. Ravi Rao has always been keen to help and serve people by providing timely and practical solutions. Dr. Ravi Rao hails from Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh, where he spent his childhood and pursued his education there. Ever since he was a child, Dr. Ravi Rao was attracted to the nature, and his inquisitive interest in it made him study different aspects that influences nature and human beings. In this process of learning, he understood that astrology and Vastu are not founded beliefs, but are valuable sciences bestowed upon us by our ancestors for a better living. Dr. Ravi Rao's convictions and thoughts in the subject of astrology have been translated into books titled Mundane Astrology and Sports Astrology, authored by him. To take the derivative benefits of astrology and Vastu to the last person in this world, Dr. Ravi Rao has upgraded himself with modern skills and techniques at the global renowned Harvard University in the United States of America. He contributes his thoughts into articles which are published both in India and abroad. He has been delivering lectures and training students to keep afloat the guiding principles of astrological sciences. Dr. Ravi Rao's interventions and guidance to more than 500 institutions spread across the continents had gainfully progressed. A new concept of sports astrology has been a brainchild of Dr. Rao. He authored a book on sports astrology, which is helping children to shape up their careers in sports. Keeping in pace with the digital technology, Dr. Rao has designed an exclusive app named Check Vastu that could be downloaded on any mobile phone with Check Vastu compliance of their home or any business or professional place of work.
Ravi, being doctor and into medical profession, I never thought Vastu is a science, okay? But once I met you, you did my hospital, and then when I saw the results, I really realized Vastu is a science, you know. Like as we say about the science, the things must be repeated. For Vastu also now I can say it can be repeated. So Vastu has done a lot of good thing to me, to my profession as well as to my life. It has like given a lot of progress to my profession and made my life very pleasurable and comfortable.
Dr. Ravi Rao firmly believes that astrology and Vastu are not exclusive to chosen few but is applicable for everyone. Dr. Ravi Rao, with his intuitive skills and bestowed with scientific knowledge of astrology and Vastu, has made his footprint in the minds and hearts of all who had been associated in his long journey in keeping harmonious relationship between human beings and nature. journey of astrology and Vastu of Dr. Ravi Rao continues.